Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. It's Sunday night basketball. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from Doris Burke on the sideline coming up. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Paul George, what will we see from him?
Well, he's an exciting young player. Almost 6'10", great athleticism, length, dynamic finisher at the rim, and he can guard multiple positions defensively.
And you know what, Steve? His growth defensively has been just as impressive. He uses that length to great advantage, contesting shots and coming away with deflections and steals.
The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Warriors in Oakland. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for just a bit. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw good from George. And George drops them both.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
They set the pick. Takes the three. No one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
They picked this team apart. A couple of times they squared off with them last year. On paper, they weren't evenly matched, and on the court, they weren't either.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Irving attacking. Dellavedova kicks it to George. Launches it. Can't hit.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Steve talked about last year when they met and how the differences existed between the two, and maybe the same this year too, Clark.
Well, that's the way you would expect it to play out, Kevin, but this is a different season. It's early, and we still can't be really sure if the makeup of these teams is the same as last year, so I think we're going to see something a little different.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. There's the screen for the three. No good from Ball.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's up a three and blocked. On the wing, George hits the three-point foul. George has got 7 points.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Number 1, defended by Drummond. Fires from deep. That's good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now, here is George. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. But they recover it. And Drummond gets to George. From outside, off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Shoots. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Pass the ball. No good.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Shoots off the step back. And he gets the clean bounce as that one drops in for it. And it's 9 points for Paul George. Number 5, defended by George. Number 5. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds it to Irving. Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Doncic. He's covered by Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Takes a three, and another three for Cleveland.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets up in three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 3. Number 5. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 12.
Well, that shot keeps them at 100% from the field this quarter.
He dishes it to Irving. Dellavedova. A three-pointer off the mark. Rozier. Offline with his three.
He hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
The shot by George, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He's got the firepower, feeling the rhythm here, going 5 for 5 so far.
Yeah, everything seems to be working. He's in a nice groove.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting a stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving kicks to George. He passes it to Schroeder. Backs down. He feeds it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Pretty robust numbers from the free throw line, guys. 82% from the line for this team collectively.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And so Irving nails both of them. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's the screen. Rozier. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
He needed to see the ball go through the hoop. That's his first make in 7 tries.
Outside Irving. And there's the pass to George. Shot clock at 5. The finger roll finish at the bucket. George has got 11.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Rozier. No good on the 3.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Passes to Murray. There's the 3. Gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Hill gets a screen from Warren. George hacks a two-pointer. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Pass to Murray. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Schroeder passes to Cannon. Schroeder kicks to Hill. To the inside. Now the pass to Schroeder. 2 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Good. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Minnesota in the lead. There's the pick. Passes it to Murray. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team.
He passes to Murray. For 3, gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Outside Hill. Inside. Pick off in midair. And here they come. Murray the pass tonight. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here now a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the 3. .127 left in the first quarter. Hill kicks to George. To halt the run. Good. The assist goes to Hill. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Minnesota calls timeout. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Schroeder passes to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's a go from the wing. It's off the back rim. No good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Doncic, defended by Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Cavaliers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Team 2 from Hill. They get the rebound. Schroeder kicks to George. Dishes to Hill. Warren. Outside, George. From downtown. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Boy, ends it.
Friday, November. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together. And you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves. And it's tied up with that one. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Doncic. And too long on the shot.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Warren kicks to Hill. The dish now to Warren. Uncovered. Gets it to go. Warren's got his first points of the game. The Timberwolves shooting here about 46% for the game. There's the pick. Number 45. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Doncic. He's guarded by Hill. Butler up top. Pass to Murray. Back to Butler. Here's Murray from deep. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. He kicks it to Warren. Hill. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
The feed to Butler to end the run. Gets it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Hill kicks to Warren. The pass to Schroeder. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Doncic. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Doncic. And Hill with the block. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. They swipe it. Irving dishes to Drummond. Hernandez outside Irving. It's George on the wing. Swiped away. Number 1, defended by George. That's good.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Irving. George, defended by Butler. A nice shot by George.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Rozier. Good. He hits the jump shot. Cavaliers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Irving drives in. A floater. Rebound by Butler.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Rozier. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
George passes to Irving. Dellavedova. His 3-pointers off the mark. They set the pick. Irving drives in. Knocked loose. Gomez. Pass to Drummond. Lock at 6. Puts up the baby hook. No good. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Rozier, defended by George. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Irving for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
And that one misses. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Drummond sets the screen for George. Dellavedova. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Doncic. He's covered by Irving. Rozier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Irving attacking. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Tries to snap the cold streak. That's good. Irving's got 8. Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout. Time now to get a glimpse at where the Cavaliers are in the NBA rankings while it's still early in the season. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 4th in free throw percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And I love that number, Clark. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game, because that's a sign of a well-coached team, very disciplined. They share the basketball. Their spacing is good. And they've got a good plan of attack every game. So the players know where each other is, and that just allows for much better offensive execution. And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things in the air. I mean, he can look like a gymnast sometimes, twisting his body, double clutching his shot. But he maintains a smooth approach to it all.
Number 5, defended by George. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Irving. Dellavedova. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. It's George on the wing. And another 3 for Cleveland.
seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Dennis Cantor's checked in for Andre Drummond. Rozier hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Short. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just absolute domination in this one for George. He's got 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
First free throw is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves trailed by 9. Passes it the ball. Number 5, defended by George. Pass the ball. 5 to shoot. From 17 feet out. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Kicks to George. Dellavedova. Back to George. There's the triple. The shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
That's an important game for the Magic. I know their fans are hoping for a win.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Irving with it. 8 points for him. Shot's good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
We'll pass the ball. Tries it from 9. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Warriors in Oakland.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it's sent back by Irving.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. It looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Back to George. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
That free throw good from George. Minnesota with the ball. 6-point game. Tipped. Passes it the ball. 6 to shoot. So he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw good from Ball. Both free throws good from Ball.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
1:15 left in the second quarter. And George, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Knight with a screen on Irving. Feeds it to Knight. He passes the ball. Pulls up from the corner. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. He's got 9.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
Irving kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Number 5, defended by George. Number 5. No good off the front iron.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And the first half ends in a close one. Cavaliers.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now get ready. It'll be the goal.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from Paul George.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland. Releases from 15. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He dishes it to George. Drummond. And George kicks to Drummond from outside the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Rozier, defended by George. Pass the ball. Number 5 gets it to go from beyond the arc. 20 points for him.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Irving attacking. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Dellavedova. But they'll get another chance. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Irving. And at last they get one to fall. Irving's got 12.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Number 5. Got it from 16 feet. Here's Irving. 12 points for him. He feeds it to George. The 19-foot shot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to Ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
You know, it's amazing when you consider how much can change on a team from year to year, but nonetheless, this team has been one of the best at putting points on the board.
That free throw good from Ball. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats for Kyrie Irving. 4th in free throw percentage and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
I want to take a minute here to get in a quick word about his outstanding free throw percentage. I mean, you can see how he's brimming with confidence at that line.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to George. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Irving dishes to Drummond. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Ball. The Timberwolves trail for the lead, and the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
They set the pick. Dishes it to Irving. No what? And Minnesota now the other way. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really, really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Minnesota calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. A look at Chicago. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Cleveland, 3 spots below.
You know, I think for the Cavaliers, they've certainly looked more than solid to start this season. I mean, still one of the top teams in the league, and getting it done impressive.
Yeah, the regular season is really just a warm-up for them. I mean, the question is how deep they'll be able to go once the playoffs roll around.
3 on the clock. Releases. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. George gets a screen from Drummond. And Paul George, good for the 3. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Rozier. Drummond with the block. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Number 5. A 3-pointer is right on target. 25 points in the game.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Irving kicks to George. Right side George. Dellavedova. There's the dish to Drummond. Pulls up. He kicks to George. And another three for Cleveland.
He's really picked up where he left off in the post.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Number 45. Excellent D there from George.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 7. Number 45. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Warren. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Cleveland moving the ball around. The shot is off.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Doncic defended by Warren. Number 55. Murray, just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Outside, George. The feed now to Hill. George, 5 on the clock. Gets it to go. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Number 45. He's covered by Irving. Rozier bangs home the trifecta.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Warren, good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Timberwolves trail by 7. They set the screen. Back to Butler. He's covered by Irving. A jump hook. Irving with the rebound.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Pass to George. Irving. He's covered by Murray. Shot off the pick. Here's Hernandez. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Murray. Rozier fires for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Outside Hill. George against Butler. The kick out to Hill. From the arc. Cleveland gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, this guy has a huge bag of tricks that he can dip into on the low block. He's really mastered an array of complicated moves.
And that makes him a splendid, supreme scoring threat in the post. I mean, he baits the hook, and the defenders almost always are biting. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass the ball. Paul George with the steal. It's the lead pass. And that one's good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
There's a good screen. Here's Dodger. That's blocked, but he gets it back. It's stolen by Hill. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 5.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
He chopped it by Irving, but he recovers it.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. Tough day so far.
Outside Hill. Irving passes to George. Warren kicks to George. Wing shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Rozier. It's good from long range. 21 points in the game.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Right side Hill. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Kicks it to Warren. Hill defended by Ball. Hill fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Rozier. The shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Hill kicks to George. Good, and Trill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And Minnesota has possession. 11-point game. Goes up from the top of the key. Gets the bucket. He's got 27.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try and get his club out of this hole.
Irving kicks to Warren. Feeds to Hill. Right side Hill. George. Right side George. The shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. There's the pass to Ball. Rozier, the 3, and it's blocked by Warren, and he recovers it. No good from Ball. Right side Hill. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
Tune in Friday.
And the final period of play just about to start. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Now a look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now Irving. Here's George. Here's Cantor. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cantor's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Passes the ball. Timberwolves passing it around. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. Well, they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Shot clock at 2. Schroeder, and the shot falls short this time. Timberwolves trail by 9. Number 45 uses the glass to finish the layup.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Cavaliers shooting reasonably well, 45%.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's Schroeder. He dishes it to Irving. He feeds it to George. The trade. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
Tell you what, until he cools off, you got to keep going to him.
The 3, and that one's good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Schroeder kicks to George. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Rozier. No good on the triple. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And that one's good. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by George. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. No good from outside. Timberwolves trailed by 11. Pass to Murray. Rozier. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the teardrop. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
For the Timberwolves, they've really struggled against Irving.
He has 14 points and 3 denials.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Ball defended by George. Here's Doncic. That one off the back iron and out.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
The shot's good from Cantor. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Knight with a screen on George. Rozier defended by Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Now, here is Irving. Leads him in there. The shot's good from Cantor.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Knight. Timberwolves trailed by 14. Doncic defended by Schroeder. And it's blocked by Schroeder. Outside George. And the pass to Schroeder. He passes to Irving. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's his first 3 and a half. There may be more in store.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's a screen. Number 45, defended by George. Another miss by Minnesota. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Both free throws good from Schroeder. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Number 5. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 30.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Irving kicks to George. Lock at 6. Can't hit, and Minnesota will come the other way. Number 5. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers leading by 16. And George, here we go. Dishes it to Drummond. Passes it to Schroeder. Cleveland moving the ball around. The shot by George, no good. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Doncic. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Cavaliers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Schroeder passes to Irving. The dish to George. Fades. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it.
The rebound by Paul George. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Irving. He kicks it to George. George gets a screen from Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timberwolves trailed by 14. Lets the 3 fly. That drops. He's got 24.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Outside, George. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. The layup off target.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Pass the ball. Six on the shot clock. Number 5. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. There's the feed to George. Misses the jumper.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Drummond dishes to Irving. The pass to Schroeder. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And George kicks to Drummond. And there's Paul George on the assist by Drummond. George has got 46 points. Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 13. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Rozier, defended by Schroeder. Number 1. The shot misses, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Irving with it, now guarded by Ball. George double-teamed. Passes it to Schroeder. Hernandez. Gomez, clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. And he is flushed down with a nice jam.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Doncic, who's covered by Irving. Number 5. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 50 seconds left in the game. Pass to Schroeder. Stolen. Number 5. Another miss by Minnesota.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. You just can't get anything to go in the basket.
And George, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 48.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Here's Doncic. It's good from the top of the key. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. And a terrific NBA season continues to take
Just earlier, the fans on their feet as the national anthem rang out throughout the arena. Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Klay Thompson, what will we see from him, do you think, today?
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
Yeah, it was tough to see that one coming, really, because I thought that was a game they were going to win. The final score really caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, but I think they really tightened up at the end, Steve. I think they were trying too hard to avoid the upset instead of focusing on going after the win.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
With the shot. Good, he hits the jump shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And a phenomenal showing on the boards. His rebounding was a huge factor.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Fox passes to Thompson. Here's Fox, guarded by Green. Clock at 6. Elbow shot. Fox, no good. And here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And he gave great effort defensively as well, including a couple of blocked shots.
On defense, Washington. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the missed 3 from Green.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Right side, Green. It's Jones on the wing. From downtown, that's good.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gets it to go.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Number 34, defended by Antetokounmpo. There's the bucket. Good. 6 points for Davis. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the made shot from Davis. Gets it to go.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Number 34, defended by Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. There's a screen. The drive by Green. Here's Fox. Right now averaging 15 points a game. He feeds it to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
So it's Washington now, trailing by 2. Jones against Fox. Here's Davis. Drills it from outside. Davis has got 11 points.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Number 34. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The pass to Fox. Six to shoot. The 3. That one goes. Count it. He has 7.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Here's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Powell, that's good.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Now the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. And here are the Grizzlies now. They set the pick. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go, the Wizards fast break.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime. He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Davis. He's already up to 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Memphis trailing here. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Thompson. Here's Fox. From outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And don't forget about their three-point shooting, too, because that could be a major factor here tonight.
Now here's Jones. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And again, Washington no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's the screen. Here's Fox. And the Grizzlies check on two more.
Well, 5 for 6 here in the first quarter, so he's rolling.
Dishes to Davis. Feeds it to Powell. Back to Davis. Kicks it to Powell. Outside, Davis. Drills the three-pointer. Davis has got 16 points.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 15.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Jones dishes to Davis. Passes it to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Number 34. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gives him the lead pass.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger clock right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either. In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Thompson inside the line, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Back to Noah. Giddey. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up, high post. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, his passing is just a thing of beauty, guys. He knows where his teammates are on the floor at all times, and the moment one of them frees up, he seems to hit them in rhythm for an easy basket.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. There's the pass to Kuminga from 13. And another basket for Memphis.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's Knar. Connects from three-point range.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And so here's Memphis. A pass to Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wizards trail by 4. Shoots a three, and the Wizards hit again from deep. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Screen by Monroe. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Good on the second. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Noah with a screen on Fox. To the paint. Here's Ebanks. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Ebanks got his first points of the game. Here's Fox. Cannot hit. Great defense that time from Noah. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 2.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Here's Fox. He's got 16. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 18.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Noah with a screen on Fox. Giddy. Here's Knoll. Good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 2. Here's Fox. He's got 18. Sinks the triple. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Washington with the ball after the three-pointer from Savanovic. Giddy. Excellent D there from Fox.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
That is good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
NBA.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Greg Monroe. Williams is out there with Fox. And it's Sims.
Oh! Punch right there.
Oh, great. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Williams inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Grizzlies have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Number 24 drains it from beyond the arc.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Passes it to Fox. Now the dish to Monroe. And he slams it one-handed. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
He kicks it to House. Wizards passing it around. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 6.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Pass to Sims. Here's Fox. High, arcing shot. Here's Sims, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Washington, a game behind.
You know, right now for the Wizards, I tell you what, they've come out of the gates quite impressively here, and it's a bit of a surprise considering how they played a year ago.
Yeah, and if they keep playing like this, I think they've got a chance to make some serious noise in the playoffs. I mean, they've got to be very encouraged.
The feed to House. Giddey fires from deep. And it's Fox with the rebound.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The 3 gets it to go. He's got 21.
He made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
He dishes it to Noah. He feeds it to House. 3-pointer. Good. He's got 9.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the 3-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
0. Washington with the rebound. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Number 24. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on you.
First one falls for him. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Greg Monroe. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Fox. 21 points in the game. He passes to Williams. Here's Fox. Antetokounmpo, defended by Powell. 0. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Wizards trail by 5. Dishes it to House. Giddey Feeds to House. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Washington.
You know, he's capable of making that shot, but I'd really like to see him take it to the hoop there.
Here's Fox. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Zero. True on the 14-footer. The Wizards have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Giddey sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? I mean, they're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
They set the screen. The open shot. Williams, offensive rebound. Now the pass to Sims. Goes back up. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. This is his second trip to the line in this one. The Wizards making a switch here. Free throw off from Sims. Wizards trail by 6. Giddey.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Wizards haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And the team free throw numbers for this club this season, very impressive. About 80% from the line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. A pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. And there's the 3-second violation.
As the season ramps up, Kevin, let's take a look at how the Grizzlies are doing in the team rankings. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. And Clark, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Come on, you got it. No problem.
The free throw drops for Powell. Green's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Powell. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Passes to Fox. Capella defended by Powell. Pass to Fox. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. 23 points in the game.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by about how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And here's Green outside. Offensive rebound. Powell, that's good. He has 6.
Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
And another aspect of his game that I really like is how effectively he sets picks. It's overlooked sometimes, but he does a great job of positioning and getting there at the right time to set a screen to help a teammate get free.
The open shot, Williams, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Wizards trail by 5. Number 34, defended by Antetokounmpo. Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Washington's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. They set the pick. Jones with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game. Capella, defended by Jones. Shoots from the post. And it's Memphis with another.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Outside, Green. Number 34. Carries it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
A little confusion defensively.
Well, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Here's Antetokounmpo, averaging 32-point kicks to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. No luck. And the Wizards now going the other way. Jones with it. Now defended by Fox. And it's Green missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Fox kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now Jones. Number 34. That 3 off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Number 31. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. Their next game is at New Orleans Arena for a game with the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. That's good from Fox. Fox hits them both. Wizards trail by 8. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
A putback cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Gav, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
Jones kicks to Davis. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 5.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've seen so far from Fox.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
The Wizards shooting it pretty well, close to 50%.
Who's watching here?
There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Davis kicks to Jones. Green up on top. Pocket 6. Backs him down. Can't hit. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Gets the bucket.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Jones kicks to Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
Memphis moving that ball around. And that one's good. He's got 8.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Jones, the pass to Green. Shoots. It's good from the top of the key. He has 7. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Grizzlies lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now the Sunday night edition. It'll be the gold.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Fox.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
We've got Davis. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Grizzlies have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the first one at the line is good. Fox hits them both. Wizards trail by 18. And here's Jones. It's Davis with the drive. Free throw line jump shot. Misses off the left iron.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Thompson with the bucket.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
It's Davis on the wing. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Having a chance to get a glimpse at how the Wizards are doing. It's still early in the season. Let's see where they rank in the stats. 7th in free throw percentage, 9th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
Count that one. Here's Fox. He has 31. Thompson, left side. A pass to Fox. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wizards trail by 18. Jones kicks to Green. Back to Jones. And again, Washington with the triple. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lets it fly from 18. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Green kicks to Jones. Back to Green. Kept alive by Washington. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run, so a timeout is appropriate here.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Suns. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, 3.5 back.
Taking a look at Memphis, quite honestly, they've been disappointing with the start to their season. I mean, this is a team that has high expectations and pretty good potential to be a contending team.
Well, they haven't lived up to them so far, that's for sure, Clark. They're kind of lingering in the middle of the pack. They seem to be searching for a spark, and so far, searching in vain.
Back to Davis. The dish to Powell. Wizards passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key, and Davis can't get it to go.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Fox, guarded by Green. Plenty of space. And another miss by Memphis.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Here's Fox. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 33 points for him.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Number 31, and he lays that one in. 10 points for him.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Fox passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Fox. Launches a 3, and that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Back to Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. He kicks to Thompson. Pass to Fox. Teardrop shot. Shot's good. He has 38 in the game.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Washington calls timeout. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Knocks it loose. Jones, the pass to Ingles. The feed to House. He dishes it to Green. Cans the shot from the wing. Green's got 5 points in the quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. They set the pick. The pass to Cunningham. Again, Memphis.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get it. I mean, they're hitting their shot.
Here is House, defended by Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go either for Green. Pass to Cunningham. Shot from the wing. Washington with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Jones kicks to House. He feeds it to Green. He passes it to House. From outside, off the mark.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
A pass to Fox. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Jones. And the shot is good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
House kicks to Jones. Dishes it to House. Back to Jones. Feeds it to House. Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Cunningham. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers.
That free throw missing. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. That one misses. A difficult situation for Washington. Kicks it to House. There's the dish to Green. And again, Washington no good. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Green against Thompson. Great D that time from Green.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Davis, and he's good on the 3-ball. Davis has got 19 points.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Monroe with a screen on Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Washington calls timeout.
Come on, Washington! Woo!
The Wizards making a switch here. Poked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
The Wizards making a switch here. Powell's checked in. That's tipped. Puts it up off the inbound. Outside, Jones. That's good. Jones has got 8 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Pass to Thompson. Memphis moving that ball around. No good from Sabonovich.
You can't get in a much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Ingles passes to Jones. Outside, Davis. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Thompson against Davis. Shoots the three. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 10.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Jones drives in. And there's the pass to Ingles. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Thompson passes to Fox. From 18 feet away. Excellent D that time from Jones. The Wizards shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Green, he's checked in for the Wizards. And that one falls for Davis. 1:53 left to play in the third. Jones against Fox. Passes it to Cunningham. It's stolen by Davis. Grizzlies with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Pelicans game. Should be a good one.
Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
So far in the game for Green, he has 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
The first one falls.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there, but as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. It's Thompson off the drive, and that one's good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Outside, Davis makes the lead pass. Here's Fox. He has 38 in the game. And Jones pulls it down. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. He kicks to Green. Pulls up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Here's Fox. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Wide open look. And that one's good. He has 40.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one.
On tap.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. There's the feed to Green. On the wing, Davis takes the three, and the shot is good. Davis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Wizards.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Fox kicks to Williams. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Grizzlies lead by 21. The Wizards shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Ebax. Nice ball movement by Washington. Giddy. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
The Wizards making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Fox a screen on Davis. For three, Williams. It's rebounded by Powell. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
And he's good on the first of three. Wizards making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Here's Green. There's the pick. From deep. Gets it to go.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to Williams. A pass to Fox. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Green kicks to Powell. Giddy from beyond the arc, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys. And the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. 0. Off the left rim and out. Here's Washington. They're on a 15-5 run here. He feeds it to Powell. Number 34. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Launches it, and it's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Hey, right here, watch that.
Dishes it to Green. That's short off the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Shot on the wing, and that is good. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Washington's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Green kicks to Davis. Back to Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Usually free throws are a formality for him, and for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
0. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 13. Number 34. And again, Washington, no good. Number 31. He's guarded by Davis. 0. Gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Feeds it to Green. Outside, Davis. And another miss by Washington. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Fox. Memphis moving it around. Hands it from downtown. 43 points in the game.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
There's a good screen. The dish now to Powell. Clock at 4. To stop the run. Can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Stolen. Giddey. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. There's the pick. The pass to Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer, no good. The Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Davis. And too long on the shot.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Lays out. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. So it's Washington now. 17-point game. Tries a 3. The shot no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. The jump hook rebounded by Powell.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Giddey Outside for Davis. Fires the three. That's good. Davis has got 34.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
0. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Klay Thompson is checked in for Memphis. Here's Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Can't help it. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The drive by Green leads him in there. Powell, that's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. He passes to Fox. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Washington's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Jones against Fox. Kicks to Powell. Sinks that one from the post. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. It's stolen by Davis. He kicks it to Jones. Now the feed to Green. And it's blocked. Here's Fox. Number 31, defended by Powell. 4 on the shot clock. Number 31, the step back jumper is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. Washington calls timeout. They're losing by 16. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. .153 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Don't let him shoot that.
There's the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Jones. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Davis. Number 34, the stupendous finish in traffic. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Fox passes to Thompson. Here's Fox. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The first one falls, so Memphis ends up going with the new group. Fox hits them both. 1:02 left in the fourth. Noah with the screen on Fox. Puts up a three. Shot is no good, and it's Memphis the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Sims. Back to Williams. Pass to Fox. He dishes it to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good on the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 24. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Ebanks. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. First one falls for him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Both free throws good from Ebanks. Outside Williams. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.